Have you ever found yourself at a crossroads, deeply contemplating your path? Have you ever wondered if it's time to give up on a dream, to let go of something you've poured your heart and soul into? It's a question we all grapple with at some point in our lives. We all face that crossroad: persistence, the unwavering commitment to keep going, or surrender, the acceptance that maybe, just maybe, it's time to change course. But what if I told you one of the world's most iconic brands, a household name recognized across the globe, was started by a man considered too old for success? A man who defied expectations and proved that age is just a number. A man who failed so often it became routine. Failure was practically a daily occurrence. This is the story of Harlan Sanders, better known as Colonel Sanders, the face on the KFC bucket. Sanders' life was a series of setbacks, a relentless barrage of challenges and disappointments, losing his father at 5, working odd jobs and watching every venture collapse. Each attempt seemed to end in ruin. His most successful business, a motel and restaurant, was destroyed when a new highway bypassed it, leaving him bankrupt at 65. Most would have quit. Most would have seen it as a sign to give up and accept defeat. But for Colonel Sanders, this was just the beginning. This perceived end was merely a new dawn. His story is a testament to grit, resilience, and refusing to accept defeat. It's a reminder that it's never too late to pursue your dreams. The Colonel's first great lesson, a principle that guided him through the darkest of times, is the power of a single perfected skill. Honing your craft to the point of mastery can be your greatest asset. When everything else was gone, when the world seemed to crumble around him, Sanders still had his chicken recipe, his one true asset, the culmination of years of dedication and experimentation. At 65, broke and sleeping in his car, a time when most would consider retirement, he drove from town to town, a culinary nomad on a mission, cooking for restaurant owners, offering them a taste of his dream and facing rejection after rejection, each one a potential knockout blow. Over 1,000 times he heard no, a testament to the sheer difficulty of his endeavor. But he kept going, convinced of his product's worth, fueled by an unwavering belief in his recipe. Sanders' resilience was forged by hardship, tempered in the fires of adversity. He saw failure not as defeat, but as part of the process, an inevitable hurdle on the path to success. He treated each rejection as a step closer to the right partner, each no refining his approach and strengthening his resolve. His persistence wasn't blind optimism. It wasn't just wishful thinking. It was unshakable confidence in his craft, a deep-seated knowledge of the quality he possessed. The lesson: nurture your core talent. Cultivate your unique abilities and let resilience turn setbacks into stepping stones, transforming obstacles into opportunities for growth. The third profound lesson we can glean from Colonel Sanders' remarkable life is the immense power of self-belief and the strategic importance of personal branding. It's about understanding your unique value and projecting it confidently to the world. He meticulously created the Colonel, the iconic white suit, the distinctive string tie, and the unforgettable goatee, all carefully crafted to project an image of authority, trustworthiness, and Southern charm. He wasn't just selling fried chicken. He was selling a compelling story, a sense of tradition, and above all, authenticity. This carefully constructed persona gave him the unwavering confidence to tirelessly pitch his unique recipe, even after facing countless rejections and failures. Sanders also brilliantly mastered the crucial art of the pivot. When his initial restaurant venture ultimately failed, he boldly franchised his closely guarded recipe, a truly revolutionary and innovative business move for its time. He skillfully turned what seemed like his biggest setback into his greatest and most transformative opportunity, adapting and innovating instead of succumbing to despair and giving up. Success, as he so powerfully demonstrated, often requires a bold and decisive change in direction, a willingness to pivot when necessary. Believe wholeheartedly in your brand and always be ready and willing to reinvent yourself when the ever-changing world demands it. Another lesson from the Colonel: never compromise on quality, even as you grow. Sanders was hands-on, making surprise visits to franchises and demanding perfection. He knew the brand's reputation depended on every bucket of chicken meeting his standards. Even after selling KFC for millions, he stayed involved, ensuring his legacy endured. For Sanders, success wasn't a finish line. It was a lifelong journey of building and improving. He found his greatest achievements late in life, challenging the idea that age limits ambition. The details mattered, and his passion protected the brand. True legacy is built by relentless commitment to your core values. So, what can we learn from Colonel Sanders? It's never too late to start. Find your unique skill, perfect it, and believe in its value. Failure isn't the end, it's a lesson. Build your brand around your authentic self and persist, no matter the odds. Ask yourself, what's your secret recipe? What skill would you rebuild your life with if you lost everything? The Colonel's story proves that relentless persistence and belief can change the world. The most powerful ingredient for success is the refusal to ever give up.